Welcome to solverfy, the place where learning becomes simple. If you're struggling with homework, assignment, or doubt in subjects, don't worry, you are in the right place.
Hi everyone, in this problem it is given two forces of 455 Newton and 600 Newton are acting. We have to find the resultant force of it, that is these forces to be replaced by a single force, and we have to calculate moment of force about the O point. The diagram is given, we are drawing here. This is the point O. In this direction force of 455 Newton is acting, and at this is point A, and at this point 600 Newton force is acting. Direction of this force is given. This is of 12, 5, 13. So you can measure this angle very easily, right? This B point. Consider this force to be F1 and this force to be F2, and a P point is also given. This is the P point. This distance is given 0.75 meter. This distance is given 2.5 meter. This distance again it is 0.75 meter, and this distance is given 1 meter, and O to A, this distance is given 2 meter. So this is 2 meter from here to here. Now we start solving it. First we have to break F1 and F2 force into X component and Y component. This is the X axis and this is the Y axis. Let us start solving. F1 having the magnitude 455 Newton, and from here you can resolve into its component X component and Y component. So it will be sine of theta into I cap plus 455 cos of theta j cap. Now here you can write 455 sine of theta you can find from this triangle, and this will be 12 upon 13 I cap. Similarly from the same triangle, look here, you can write cos of theta to be 5 upon 13 j cap. Now substitute the value. So F1 force in component format you may write 300, sorry, I have done here wrong calculation. It would be negative 420 I cap plus 175 j cap Newton. So this is F1. Now you can find similarly F2. This will be the X component and this will be the Y component of F2, and this angle given 60 degree. I am just marking it, it is 60 degree. So you will get 600 cos of 60 I cap minus 600 sine of 60 j cap. Cos 60 is half, so it will be 300 I cap minus 600 into sine 60, that is root 3 by 2. So when you solve it you will get around 520 j cap Newton. So this is F2 force. So you can replace F1 F2 as a single force, and the resultant force you will get F1 plus F2. F1 we have measured minus 420 I cap plus 175 J cap. F2 we have measured 300 I cap minus 520 J cap. So resultant force we will get minus 120 I cap minus 345 J cap Newton. You can draw the diagram for this resultant force. This is negative x-axis, this is negative y-axis. Resultant force you will get here, and this angle we can measure, and you can find the magnitude of it. Magnitude of this force could be written as square root of minus 120 का square minus 345 का whole square. So on solving, this value will be 364.9 Newton. And direction you can give theta is equal to tan inverse of 345 divided by 120. So this angle is around 70.8 degree. So resultant force will act in the direction here, that will be 70.8 degree, and its magnitude will be 364.9 Newton. Now we are solving for moment about the P point. When you calculate the moment about P point, we require, because F1 force is acting at A, so it will be so just a moment please. Since F1 force is acting at A point and we are calculating moment of force about P point, so it would be PA cross F1 vector plus F2 force is acting at B point, so PB cross F2 vector. To calculate this value, first we need to calculate the value of PA and PB using the diagram. PA can be written as OA minus OP. You can see the figure. Value of OA is 2J cap and OP is I minus 0.75 J cap. So PA vector you will get, you should follow the diagram, minus I cap this is minus minus plus, so it becomes 2.75 J cap meter. Similarly PV, always keep in mind you should follow the figure. OB vector minus OP vector. See the figure, OB vector could be written as minus 2.5 I cap minus 0.75 J cap. OP vector I cap minus 0.75 J cap. So you will get PV vector to be minus 3.5 I cap meter. Now we have to use this value to calculate moment of force about the point P. So this is important calculation. You have to follow this value. Now substitute the value here. PA vector you got minus I cap plus 2.75 J cap cross F1 forces minus 420 I cap plus 175 J cap plus PB force PB vector is minus 3.5 I cap cross F2 and F2 is 300 I cap minus 520 J cap. When you simplify it, you will get minus 175 K cap. Cross product property you should use 2.75 to 420 K cap plus 3.5 into 520 J cap. So on solving, this value will be around 2800 Newton meter. K cap means the direction will be in anti-clockwise.